Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the life you are living is just one page in a book with thousands of chapters. What if this isn't your first time walking this earth? What if your soul has lived countless lives, loved many, lost many, fought, forgiven, failed, and awakened, all before you took this current form? This is not a fantasy. This is an ancient truth. Let us walk together into the mystery of reincarnation, soul memory, an illusion of time itself. You are not just who you think you are. You are something far older, far wiser, and far more eternal than your name or face could ever reflect. The soul is not born, nor does it die. It simply is. To the physical eyes, you appear as a body. To society, you appear as a name. To your family, you are someone's son or daughter, brother or sister. But to the universe, you are a spark of divine energy, wrapped in layers of experience, memory, and karma. You were not created when your body was born. You existed long before that moment. In the realm of truth, your soul is beyond the limits of birth and death. It is eternal, timeless, and boundless. In each life, the soul takes on a new body, just as one changes clothes. But the essence, the true self, remains unchanged. Think of it like a flame. The candle may change, the wax may melt, but the flame, pure and steady, continues. That flame is you. Now imagine this. You have been a farmer, a queen, a beggar, a warrior, a monk, a child who died young, an old man who lived 100 years. You have walked the deserts of Africa, sailed the oceans of the Pacific, wandered the temples of ancient Asia. Your soul carries imprints from all these experiences. Each life added a layer. Each decision planted a seed. And every seed has shaped who you are now. Have you ever felt drawn to a place you've never been before? Felt a connection to a stranger? A déjà vu so strong it chills your spine? Or been terrified of something you've never experienced? These are not coincidences. These are echoes, traces of your soul memory. The body may forget, but the soul remembers. Time, as you know it, is not real. It is a human invention, useful, but ultimately an illusion. To the soul, all lives are happening now. Past, present, and future are not neatly arranged in a straight line. Instead, they are like waves on an ocean, arising and dissolving in a vast, timeless now. This is why people can have memories of past lives through deep meditation or regression. This is why some children speak languages they were never taught. Because the soul doesn't forget. Only the mind does. And so, while you think this is your only life, your only chance, it's more like one scene in an endless play. The actors change. The costumes change. but the one behind it all remains. Every action creates an effect. Every thought leaves an imprint. Every intention sets into motion a wave that eventually returns. This is a law that ties all your lives together, the law of cause and effect. Your choices in one life influence the circumstances of the next. A person who abused power may return as one without it. One who nurtured others may return surrounded by love. One who wounded others may experience suffering, not as punishment, but as a way to understand, to grow, to evolve. Karma is not a judge. It is a mirror. It reflects to you what you send out, so that your soul may learn. And remember, this is how the soul matures, not through reward and punishment, but through deep realization, through living both sides of every story. You may ask, if we have lived before, why don't we remember? The answer is simple. For the game to be real, you must forget you're playing it. If you carried all the memories of past lives, the weight would be unbearable. You wouldn't be able to live this life freely. Every moment would be colored by regrets and attachments from other lifetimes. And yet, the forgetting is not total. The memories live beneath the surface, in dreams, in fears, in intuition, in love at first sight, in unexplained guilt or joy. The soul whispers through these signs, waiting for the moment you become still enough to hear it again. You've met them, people who seem wise beyond their years, children who speak with the maturity of elders, strangers who feel like home. These are not accidents. These are reunions. Some souls are older. They've walked the earth many times. Their pain runs deep, but so does their compassion. They carry a calm that isn't taught, a silence that speaks louder than words. Old souls often feel out of place, not because they are broken, but because they have seen too much. They are not here to win the race. They are here to understand a journey. Before you were born, your soul chose this life, this body, this family, these challenges, not by accident, but with purpose. Equals 0.4 EPAWS. You chose to learn certain lessons, to heal old wounds, to experience both joy and suffering, to remember who you truly are. Even your greatest pain is part of the plan. The betrayals, the heartbreaks, the illnesses, the loneliness, they are not punishments, but teachers. The soul does not seek comfort. It seeks evolution. So now, you begin to remember, not with your mind, but with your heart. You feel the pull of truth when you hear it. You feel the stillness inside when the soul speaks. And you begin to live differently. You stop blaming others and start looking inward. You stop chasing and start trusting. You realize that every moment is sacred, and every life is a gift You are no longer asleep in the dream. You are awakening. So, what if your soul has lived thousands of lives before this one? Then nothing is lost. Then no pain is meaningless. Then every person you meet is part of your larger journey. And your death is not an end, but a doorway. You are not a body with a soul. You are a soul temporarily wearing a body. And you are eternal.